Hey everybody, it's Jason Cruz out here in Seattle, Washington with another episode of the interview for MMA Payout. We are talking to Joey Angelo. Angelo? Joey Angelo, right?
Angelo. There you go. Yeah.
We are talking to Joey Angelo as he prepares for his fight, PFL Challenger Series 2023, March 10th against Nick Kohring. Joey, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I am good. I am good. So we caught you right off of work, but how has training camp and work and all that other balancing been going?
Oh, it's been hectic, but that's the usual. My life is a lot of work and very little sleep, but that's exactly how I like it.
That's good. That's good. So tell me a little bit about your fight camp. How has it? Where are you training? How has it been?
So I'm at Uprising MMA, at the gym here in North Las Vegas. Been there for the last two camps now, and a lot of good competition. Those guys are making me sharper, and yeah, just every day, nonstop grinding. Just keep chopping that wood.
hmm Now, let me ask you, because looking at your record online, it looks like you've been doing a lot of bare knuckle fighting, and now you're getting back into MMA with PFL Challengers. How did you get the opportunity to get back in with the PFL?
Actually, Ed Lima, the matchmaker, has actually offered me two fights prior to this. The first fight he offered me, I was in Hawaii and it was a day before my wedding, and it was during COVID, so they needed me to fly to Jersey right away to be an alternate, and I told them that I can't because I'm getting married the next day. And then a year later, I was actually back in Hawaii, and I told Ed, I was like, "Hey man, you're killing me, dude. I'm sipping mai tais on the beach right now. I can't." I said, "You got to give me a little bit more of a notice." And then this time, he asked me, "Hey, we have an opportunity. It's 7 weeks out. It's a little heavier than we usually fight at. Would you be interested?" I said, "Absolutely." And that's how we got here.
So, so you the first time you would have been just a alternate for the fight, so you picked the wife better more than the being an alternate.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't want to get divorced before I got married, so yeah, I figured I'd pick the wife.
Yeah, no, probably a smart choice. Probably a smart choice. So, how is so? It's been almost a year since you've been in a professional fight. I mean, I get it looks like that your last fight was in bare knuckle boxing. What have you been up to for that year? Oh, I'm sorry,
Well,
May was the last one. So you've been inactive for a little bit.
yeah, yeah. Well, I was actually winning that fight. I was up. I want to say 3 rounds to one, and then I tore my bicep with about 10 seconds left in the fourth
Oh,
round. So I've been recovering from bicep surgery. Everything went great. Recovery is amazing. I have the best doctors and the best staff out here. So it's it's the first time I've ever had surgery in my pro career. So I was actually really nervous about the rehabilitation part, and it went perfect.
awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, enlighten me a little bit because I watch bare knuckle fighting, but I don't know the ins and outs of it at all. How different is it to fight without gloves or anything like that? And tell me why you're not less likely to break a hand.
Well, for me, anyways, I don't punch as hard in bare knuckle because I like to slice my guys open, and you realize you do a lot more damage when you just kind of slicing them open than you would like just kind of really laying into them. So that's the whole method behind it. It's technically like safer. You have less broken hands. And I've had four fights, and I think I've broken like my pinky on my left hand. That when I fought Julian Lane, that was pretty much it. But he's got a hard head, so that's kind of the mindset behind like bare knuckle is just you just want to slice. And me as an 85er, being a faster 85er than most, I like to just kind of pump my jab out there and kind of close your eye up.
Okay, so it's nothing where I mean, it's obviously with the punching and everything, you're not just gonna bust your knuckles open or whatnot, which I foresee as being a novice.
Yeah, no, you're not going to do any of that fun stuff. I mean, you could; it's very possible, but I think with experience comes that type of skill set to where you can still pull punches, so to speak, just to slice the guys open.
Okay, but now you're back to MMA. Has the transition back to MMA been what's been the most challenging part of getting back into the grappling and the jiu-jitsu and all of that stuff?
No challenges because I've been doing it ever since. So I
Oh,
still have teammates. Yeah, I still have teammates at Uprising. Like I got a couple of them that fight for LFA. They need bodies. I didn't stop doing jits or kickboxing or anything. I've been a good teammate, so I've been helping them nonstop. And then I go off and do my boxing and my mitt work and all that fun stuff. So yeah, I've been engaged with the whole full aspect of MMA. I've just been taking bare knuckle fights.
nice. So what's the plan for 2023? Do you hope to get on to a PFL season here, perhaps in 24, or maybe even get picked up for 23?
Yeah, I mean, I take one fight at a time. I don't want to look past Nick. He's a extremely tough and game opponent. But yeah, the long term goal would be to get some good money out of fighting and get a nice little contract and fight those big giant behemoths at 205. Those guys are all big, so it'd be fun.
So now, I thought you were fighting at middleweight, but tell me what is your natural fight weight to be at?
So I fight at middleweight, but since PFL doesn't have a middleweight tournament anymore, so I had to take the opportunity to fight at 205. That's what they offered me, and I said sure, I'll use the speed to my advantage.
Now, is that something for being at a advantage? I guess you don't have to cut weight or anything like that. Do you still stick at whatever your weight you're going to be at, or do you kind of bulk up a little bit? What's the plan for that?
Oh no, I cut weight. I cut a lot of weight. So
okay.
Yeah. So remember, I was coming off surgery, so I did gain a lot of weight because I wasn't able to do anything. But I typically walk around about 220, 225.
Okay. So there's still weight to be cut.
Yeah, there's always weight to be cut. There's always work to be done. But listen, I'm not perfect, and I like beer and I like cheesecake, and I like to live life to the fullest and eat. So, but then when it comes down to signing a dotted line, all that goes out the window, and I have my chicken and broccoli.
I see. So how does this work out now? You work a full-time job, and then you also train. Yeah. How often do you train? Is there any rest days in your 7-day week?
Yeah, so my schedule is kind of crazy. I get up at 2:30 in the morning. I get to work by I clock in at 4 o'clock. I clock out at 4 o'clock. Like right now, I'm going right to the gym.
Oh wow.
And I'm in bed by 8:30. So what I'll do is I'll go to the gym now, get home by 7:30, feed the kids. I got 4 kids, so I feed them, make sure homework is done. My wife goes to work because she works graveyards, and then I go to sleep by 8:30. And then what's good about my 12-hour schedule is that I have off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and every other Sunday. So Sunday is always a rest day. I stretch a lot, but Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, I train 2 to 3 times a day while the kids are in school. Yeah.
I see. And so when the 12-hour shifts, when you're doing doing work, I mean, how do you get up the energy to go for I don't know, another 2-3 hours in the gym?
It's never really. I get that question a lot, and it's just never really been. It doesn't feel like work to me. It doesn't feel like I love my job, right? So getting up in the morning is no problem. I love fighting, and I like getting punched, and I like punching people. So going to the gym after work is no problem. So yeah, the energy is always going to be there as long as I have a passion for it. It doesn't feel like work.
So there's no energy drinks or no coffee or anything like that during the day.
2 cups of black coffee every day. That's pretty much it.
That is it. Wow.
Yeah.
I need your energy in throughout the day. Well,
yeah.
Joey, thank you so much for your time. PFL Challenger Series, March 10th, 2023. You are fighting Nick Kohring. We wish you the best of luck, and we will be watching.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate your time. You have a good day.
Okay, yeah, you too, Joey. Thank you very much, and have a great drive to working out.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.